Locates the treble. Double 8. And he's done
Game
it.
shot on the match.
Danny Smith picks up an early victory that makes this group very, very interesting from the off. Couldn't get a win last night, but he gets one at the start of tonight. Danny's not so desperate anymore. He's got some points on the board. He's actually now lifted himself off the foot of the table, ahead of Rob Grundy by a leg. Harry Ward stuck on 6 points, still looking in a good spot, but have to pick up a win or two somewhere. And Rob Grundy certainly needs to respond to that. He takes on Willie Borland after the break. Oh, so nice. So
Willie
good.
Borland.
You would think. First part done. Second part done. And the third
shot on the
part
6 flag. Rob Grundy.
just in the corner.
Free in hand in for Rob Grundy in a 4-3 lead. To blow this group wide open. A fist pump after. He knows what that means in the context of the group. It keeps him well and truly in it. 4-3 to Grundy. And a very important game. All in there with a 90 average, but sometimes you can have that slightly lower average if you've got the darts.
And Danny Smith on the Shanghai shot for the win.
Game shot in the match. Danny Smith.
What a shot, Danny Smith. Did his best on the scoring to give that one away. Jared Cole very unlucky with that bounce out. Was it in the ball or was it not? We will never know. The only thing we know is it went to the floor. This game was such a tense, nervous game. I don't think the averages is something that we should be looking at. Danny Smith there, 4 from 7. That's the checkout stat that he'll be looking for.
Now, he played Callan Ridge in that match. Callan Ridge is also a very quick player. The whole leg, a full leg of darts, only lasted 40 seconds.
36.
Double 18. Double 9. Well, has the maximum
32.
from Ward.
60.
Made Willie miss.
Game shot on the 3rd leg. Harry
Borland's
Ward.
nodding in the background. That's a break of throw.
7th and final
If
leg.
Ward
Willie
wins
the
it, he's on 8
first.
points
Game
with
on.
Jared Cole and looking like he's heading through. But if Borland wins it, it's 6 between the
Willie!
pair of them. There's 3 going the bed for Willie. And if that does happen, then he will separate the group, 4 players, by
86.
2 points.
Yeah, as we said at the start of the match,
140.
on their first 4 games this week, and going to take a last leg decider to split them for the week.
30.
Does everything in a rush, Willie Borland. It's not just the throwing of the darts, it's the way he retrieves them at pace as well.
145.
And you see, he's taking them out the board almost as soon as they've landed. And look at the leg he's produced here. 9 darts, 36 left. This is a last leg decider. That 180 will count for nothing if Willie Borland goes out here. And he does. And Borland gets the win that makes this group even more exciting, even more dramatic. Harry Ward exits the stage having lost his first 2 matches of the night. It's a big win for Big Willie. Yeah, Henry Deacon revealed, didn't he, about Paul Hinks being given that room in his hotel. Room 127. Well, he's done this already tonight, Rob Grundy. That's probably the room he's staying in because he keeps hitting this. If he hits it again, we'll name the 92 the Grundy.
Game shot on
He's
the
got
match.
his own finish. And he's got the 2 points. A 4-1 win. Absolutely superb stuff from Rob Grundy, and this group just keeps getting closer and closer and closer. And Jared Cole can't close it out. He's been 1 win away. He's still 1 win away. And that victory for Grundy, in which he performed very well. In fact, he was perfect on the outer ring. 4 out of 4, including that 92 checkout to win it.
You know, it's a type of thing that happens all the time. Sometimes you're getting away with it and sometimes you're not. And you don't get to choose which way round it is.
Game shot on the 2nd leg.
Willie Borland manages to level up with a fine finish. Treble 19. 12 segment. Bullseye for a big win. Oh, he's done it again. Danny Smith makes it a hat-trick. He lost all 4 games last night, but Desperate Dan is the man. On Friday, a 4-1 success, 3 from 3, and that has made it, well, even more incredibly close in this table. Ropey from Ward. The one to qualify was not the best from Jared Cole, which is why he's had to waste a dart here, but he gets a go at double 16, and Cole clinches it. His progress has been slower than he would have hoped at the start of the night, but an emphatic 4-0 win over Harry Ward means Jared Cole is through to finals night. The King of the Castle will be on stage at the Live Lounge on Saturday. The first man through.
It's definitely advantage Grundy.
Double 16 to get the win.
Game shot in the match. Rob Grundy.
Perfect night continues. Danny Smith now has a long night ahead of him. He'll be waiting in the wings for the outcome of the last couple of games. Grundy is playing in one of those, so very much in his own hands when he takes on Harry Ward in the curtain closer. Jared Cole against Willie Ball, and before that, Cole already through. Danny Smith neither through nor out after that 4-2 defeat.
Game shot
and
in the
then
match.
Willie Borland has done the job. A 4-1 win sees him through. Jared Cole got the one leg he needed to win the group, but Willie Borland got the scoreline he needed to qualify. He's done it in the end. He looks like he knew it as well. A 4-1 success. Really needs to find the treble. Does find the treble.
And your car 104.
Perfectly poised now this leg. Ward has first go. It's a 3-darter for him, a 2-darter for Grundy. Treble 16 he's going for. Double 18 he's going for. Double 18 he's getting. And Harry Ward now puts himself on the brink. This to seal it.
Game
and
Harry Ward
is through to finals night. Not only that, he actually finishes second in the table ahead of Willie Borland, who goes through with him. Jared Cole tops the group, but Rob Grundy, in cruel fashion, heads out. A 4-1 success for Harry Ward, his only win of the night. Rob Grundy's only defeat, but it's the only one that matters in the end. Ward goes through, Grundy goes home as Ward wins. 4-1.
Yeah, so it's Harry Ward that sees himself into tomorrow night's final. What a night of drama we've enjoyed, Scott Mitchell.
It has been from game 2, the scenarios and the number crunching and the... It's just been an exciting evening, and what a way for Harry Ward to finish that off. I mean, blimey, why wait till then to go and produce that, you know? But you just don't choose. As a player, you don't choose. It happens when it's happened. And, oh, will he have some confidence now going into tomorrow? He won't be thinking of the 3 games he lost. He'll be thinking about how he stood up there and won that last game when he needed it.
Well, let's have a look at the results from tonight, because it's felt like Group B has been a little bit like a Missy Elliott track, where we've kind of flipped it and reversed it tonight compared to what we saw on Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. It's well, I think we're just out of breath. I've just lost for words for the way that it's all gone. The scenarios came back, and Danny Smith, he was in it for one bit. It's one of those nights, an exciting Group B to say the least.
Well, the unhappiest man this evening is the man who topped the group, Jared Cole, who won all 4 yesterday. Only the one victory tonight that came against Harry Ward. It sealed his place through. Here we go. This is him getting the better of Harry Ward here. Well, he's going to have to do something tonight, hasn't he, to get himself back up for tomorrow?
Yeah, but I think, you know, we spoke that maybe it'd have been better to win 3 on the first night and win a couple tonight to get through for his 5, and then his confidence would have been a bit higher. But he was tremendous on the first night, and yeah, it's messed his mind a little bit. But maybe it'll put him back on it again tomorrow, because you know they're all starting again, little mini groups tomorrow. I think he needs to just forget today, or later today, of course, I should say. Forget what's happened tonight and fresh start tomorrow.
As for Willie Borland, he was very much relieved when he got over the line. One of those players who beat Jared Cole. That was in his final game to secure his place through. He's the type of player, isn't he, Willie, that tomorrow night come to this knockout type of environment that could come into his own.
Particularly off the back of that, we're saying that Jared may not have much confidence with the way that he's made finals night. Willie will have an awful lot of confidence through the way that he knew he had to go and get that game. He got his head down, got the game convincingly. Let's be honest with it. So he will go with a little bit of momentum into tomorrow night, which makes him very dangerous indeed.
Most certainly. Right, this is how the table finishes up in the end. Jared Cole, the victor on 10 points. Tanny Smith down the bottom, winning 3 out of 4 tonight, but Ward, Borland and Grundy all on 8 points. Hard line to Rob because he's made finals night every single time he's come here, apart from tonight, made a Champions Week final last time out. It just missed out in the end.
Yeah, missing out on legs difference is pretty harsh as a player, but he knows that he didn't perform in that last game, and that's the one that's really cost him.
Right, here's the groups for tomorrow evening. 2 pools of 3. So Group 1, Tipper Cole, Nico Blum and Harry Ward. That feels nasty.
It's looking nasty from where I'm stood. And even Group 2, it's kind of the young guns, isn't it? I mean, look at that Group 2 there. Borland, Large and Cole. Well, I should be tuning in anyway. That's all I can tell you.
I was going to say, Scott, I've enjoyed the last couple of days working with you. We've had some good fun, haven't we?
We've had some good fun indeed, discussing varying things. So I'm going to get a couple of days off and we'll be back, and you can maybe be discussing me, maybe. I don't know.
Well, we'll be talking about you. Don't worry about that, Scott. It's been a pleasure. Good luck next week. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30 sharp, when we're going to replace Scotty Dog for the asset, Paul Nicholson. And we're going to see the finals as well and see who the first player through to Champions Week in Series 6 is going to be. And this is going to be quite the closely run thing. You get the sense if tonight's anything to go by. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.